Kristi, so tell us a little bit about Roundel, how it came together, sort of the thoughts behind it and the capabilities of the company.
Yeah, I'm super excited about Roundel and the proposition that we're bringing to the marketplace. To give you a little bit of history, Roundel was really born out of the shopper marketing program that Target has held with Target and their vendor partners. And it was really meant to help market the products that we carried on our shelves, and most of it through our owned and operated properties like Target.com, in-store signage, the wall of TVs at the back of the store. And what we started to identify as there was more and more interest in digital marketing is that we started to understand that we could do digital marketing that could be based on real people data, not a lot of the data pools that were sitting out in the industry. And when we started to apply our real people data to these digital programs that we were doing for our partners, we started to see significant improvement in the results that we were generating for our partners. And so we came to the realization that there is a need in the marketplace for a media company that can actually bring a better data proposition that can then be tied to measurement and proof that it drove your business, either through sales that happen within Target or potentially traffic that's driven to a dealership or whatever. But this premise of if you actually use audiences based on real people, you actually get real results. And it makes sense, right? Instead of pixelated people, it's real people, and so therefore the results are better. So in May, just this last May, we thought the best way to signal to the marketplace that we were different than just a shopper marketer that came, that sat within a retailer. We sent a signal to the industry by rebranding and calling ourselves Roundel. And a little sidebar, if you do an image search of Roundel, what shows up is the bullseye, because we don't want to totally separate ourselves from Target, and we want to respect the heritage and all that Target enables, but we also wanted the industry to start to think of us as a media company, not as a shopper marketing capability. And so now we have things like programmatic by Roundel, so you can build audiences off of first-party data, off of real people data, and execute your media buys off of that. That's a first to market. And then this week, we actually announced TV by Roundel, which is a partnership with Disney, where you can actually start to plan your television inventory, your linear TV, by using real people audiences, and then use this great inventory that Disney, this vast library of inventory that Disney has, linear TV in particular, optimize it based on what we're seeing as performance, and then prove in the end that it actually drove sales. So our idea is Roundel is media reimagined by Target, but we do have every intention of not only supporting marketing programs for products we carry on our shelves and on Target.com, but for what we call non-endemics too, so financial services, automotive, entertainment. There's no reason why they can't see the same benefit of building programs off of real people data, and then setting up different ways to measure whether or not we drove traffic to a website, to a dealership, if we had somebody build a car. So we're branching out into non-endemics as well.
So tell us about the business model, a little bit, how it works, and how you work with brands, what their expectations are. You work with them, you work with the demand side. Explain a little bit.
Yeah, so we really, our intent is to provide access to anyone in the marketplace who is executing advertising programs. One of the things that we did with Programmatic by Roundel is that we have partnered with Index Exchange, who integrates into all of the DSPs that the agency traders are trading on. So they can go into their DSP, they don't have to come to ours, they can go into their DSP and they can build audiences and execute programs. And so we will partner with anyone. We naturally have relationships with client side because of where our business came from, but we are spending just as much time with the agencies as well to work with them to help them understand what the proposition is and the benefit, again, of having a different data pool that you're executing your programs off of. We're also partnering with a lot of the media companies because what we're bringing to the marketplace, as a couple of other key retailers can too, is that we're actually able to, again, bring real people data to the marketplace, but more importantly, we can prove that we're actually driving business results. And so media companies are really good partners for us as well, because they want to get out of this constant conversation about just how cheap did I get my media for. They want to pivot to how effective is the media.
Big topic here is attribution, performance. What part of that puzzle do you fill?
Yeah, today, we can do attribution across digital channels. The tricky piece has always been linear TV. So now with the announcement this week of our partnership with Disney in bringing this new proposition to the market, it's our first step into pulling linear TV into that same kind of measurement capability. We know that longer term, what we do need to be able to plug into is the multi-touch attribution and the marketing mix modeling that different organizations are doing. But we really feel that we really intend to build things in kind of what I call an open API, so that we have a capability that can plug into the bigger kind of marketing mix modeling that people are trying to do.